Welcome to Tina Tries. Today I'm testing the ultimate solution for people who love plants, but are terrible at remembering to take care of them. This eye-catching, low-maintenance planter is perfect for your Zen space. I'll show you how, next on Tina Tries. Today's file is by Cipriani 3 Design Studio and can be found on MakerWorld. This was printed on an H2C and an H2D in black PETG. It took 19 hours to print and used 664 grams of filament. You'll also need a few small plants, some potting soil, and some decorative rocks. As usual, I'll link everything in the description below. Let's check out the build. Here are the printed pieces. Let's fill up this planter. I have all of these cute little cacti that I'm gonna put in there, and I have some natural rocks that I'm gonna put on the top. I have my potting soil, so let's get to it. First, I'm gonna take the supports out of here. First step, remove the supports from the bottom of the planter. Then we are going to clip the drip tray into the bottom so the post should just match up with the holes in the bottom here. And push that in as far as it will go. Do not glue this together because you want to be able to take this drip tray off and clean it every once in a while. Next up, I'm going to put some dirt in here, and then I'm going to transplant all of my little cacti and put some rocks in, and then this will be all set. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. So I put some soil in here. I'm gonna plant my one in the middle and then work my way out. Some of these are prickly, so hopefully I can get out of this unscathed. I want the top of the soil to kind of be near the top of the planter. I think I'll go for this little guy next. This one is prickly, so here's keeping my fingers crossed. Ouch! And the last one on the end here. Now the other side. Let's do this other prickly one right here. I don't know how I'm going to transplant this. I should probably be wearing gloves. And my last one on the end here. There we go. Now I'm just gonna fill in the gap in the front and the back here with a little bit of soil. And then we'll put the rocks in around the top and we'll slide it into the big part of the planter. Here we have the planter with my 5 cacti, and just to make it look finished, I am going to add some rocks on the top here. That way it's not open soil. And there we have the rocks in our garden. So the next step is to slide the planter into the ring here. So there are these little channels here that the edges of our planter are going to fit into. So we're going to set the planter on here, line up our little channels, and hopefully this will slide together. And there we go. let's try out the watering function. So there is this really nice hole on the top, and there are little holes poked on the inside of this ring that is supposed to evenly distribute the water. Let's test it out. And hopefully this is not going to make a complete mess. Oh, look at that. Well, that works really well. Definitely heavy on the watering on the outside edges as opposed to in the middle here. But that's also why I decided to plant cacti in here. These side channels are still dripping water. And there's no leaking. There's no water on my table. There's nothing coming out of the planter anywhere, which is cool. I do not have a green thumb, in case you couldn't tell. So hopefully these do well, and I will do an update video if they don't. Here is the finished planter. It fits 5 small cacti perfectly, and the self-watering function works fairly well. Here are my rankings for this project. Ease of printing. This one gets a 10. Just slice the 2 print plates and send it to your printer. It is that easy. No AMS is required for this print. There are minimal supports that are already built into the print file, and I didn't need to change any of the built-in print settings. I used the larger version of this file, which was made specifically for H-series printers, but there is also a file for smaller printers if you don't have an H-series. I definitely recommend printing this one in PETG, as PLA is porous and it will leak over time. So far, having printed this in PETG, I haven't had any issues with leaking. You will want to dry your PETG properly before printing to avoid any spider webbing on your finished piece. Ease of assembly. This one gets another 10. The pieces of this planter all fit together perfectly, no glue required. In fact, you really don't want to glue any of these pieces together, that way it's easy to clean. Remember to remove the supports from the bottom of the planter box before trying to assemble it. The water tray that snaps onto the bottom works really well. And I was pleasantly surprised at how well the self-watering function actually works. However, it does tend to water the outsides of the planter box more heavily than it does the middle. If you're going to plant cacti in yours like I did, I definitely recommend using gloves to save your hands. I love how clean and zen that this planter looks. And I've gotten several compliments on this one so far. In fact, my own mom wants me to make her one. That's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new episodes. Let me know what you would plant in this container in the comment section below, and I will see you on the next one.